Hey, what's up everyone? So we're going to talk about how to make some money with all these Apex glitch problems, hacks, exploits, whatever they are. So from time to time now they have been disabling the Apex and then bringing it back online once the problems are fixed. When that happens, you cannot purchase them, you cannot use the Apex. You would think they become worthless. Well, pretty much the exact opposite happens. When the Apex is unable to be purchased and when Apex is unable to be used, the prices on the Apex actually rise pretty significantly. And the reason that is because there's no new Apex coming into the game, so people are trying to buy them without knowing that they can't use them, or they're just stockpiling them, and the prices are being pushed up higher and higher. Another reason that the prices have jumped up yesterday, is due to the sieges. The sieges, there's a peace fund, and that was around like 15,000 gold. So for the owners of the castles up here, you can see this one was not sieged, or the peace fund did not, go out. And again, this one, same thing. So I don't know if they got him, but you were supposed to get this peace fund for winning a siege. And you can see this one's 22,000. This one doesn't have any because it doesn't have a castle. This one's 14,000. So there may not have been any sieges on this server, but if there was a siege, whoever won ends up getting this peace fund. So if the defending castle wins, they get 14,000 gold for this region. And if the attacker wins, the attacking guild leader gets 14,000 for winning, on top of getting the castle as well. So there's a huge incentive to actually siege. But the problem is the defenders will pretty much never lose a siege with how much defense and HP that the castle walls and the Archeage Lordstone has currently. So the defenders don't even have to really defend. There's some videos that are pretty funny of the defenders getting their asses kicked and still winning the siege because they can't take down the walls or the sword. And that's not how it's supposed to be. I mean, it's kind of unfair. Whereas once you get the castle, you're always going to have the castle regardless. There's already a lot of loopholes for the actual castle owners where they can just buy their own siege scrolls and never fight a siege. So yeah, so they're going to be generating a whole heck of a lot of money, and they're going to be able to up the prices of Apex. Because of course, I mean, if you get 17,000 in gold and you're a guild leader, you're either going to give it to your guildies, or you're going to help them gear up, or you're going to buy a bunch of Apex and use them for yourself, or for your guildies, and you're going to bring the price of Apex a little bit higher. So those are the two reasons that the price has jumped. Now, when they open up Apex from the store and you're able to purchase it, the market will start getting flooded more with people buying Apex, trying to sell it. Because right now, Apex is a very, very high price, 267. You can see it jumped up, I believe, just before when we went over to the castles. It was at like 250 something. So it jumped up another 10 gold or so right now. And again, that's because there is no new Apex being brought into the system. When more people now are able to purchase it and try and sell it on the marketplace here on the auction house, the prices will steadily drop. And then it's going to drop down probably close to 200 gold, maybe a little bit more. The last time we saw a pretty significant shift there. So the key in how to make money here is whenever there is the marketplace shut down and the Apex does not work, you want to sell your Apex. And then when the marketplace comes back on, you want to go ahead and buy the Apex back. And you should typically make around 50 or 40 gold per Apex. So we're going to go ahead and put a couple Apex up here on the marketplace. The downside to this is that you do lose a lot on the auction house fees. So if you can shout in faction or in trade and sell them there, definitely a lot better to do than to actually list them on the auction house here. Because again, you are going to lose 10% of your sale price. So if we sell it for 265, we're going to lose 2650, which is going to take us down to like 235 gold that we're going to be selling it for. We should easily be able to buy it again for 200 gold or so once the market comes back up, which means we'll make a 35 gold profit on every Apex. I did this on another server last time, sold the Apex for like 230 or so each, and then when the markets came back up, I bought the Apex back for 175, and that was a 230 in a faction chat. So I actually just shouted and I got actual 230 gold per Apex. and then I bought them back for 175. So I ended up making 60 gold approximately on each apex that I sold, which I ended up selling a little over 10, which I made over 600 gold just by buying and selling apex. And this is all within a couple days of each other, so it's really easy to play the market. You buy things when they are when they're cheap, and then you sell them when they are expensive. That's the typical buy high, sell, or buy low, sell high mentality that you're looking for. So we're gonna go ahead and list a couple of these guys, and then I'm gonna go in and shout and try and sell some apex through that way, so I don't have to pay the auction house fees. But there you go, there's a way to make money on apex. If you have apex now, definitely try and sell it. Now's the time to sell it. And the same thing can be said too when the actual marketplace crashes. So when this is taken down, you want to sell all of the marketplace items that you have, because when no one can purchase them, the prices on these items will rise dramatically. Like the workers' compensation potions, they were up to around 30 gold when the market was crashed and you couldn't buy them. Now they're roughly around 23, 24 or so on our server here, Enla. And it just, when you cannot purchase them, there's no way to bring them into the game. So the supply is very limited. Granted, the demand won't be that high. But yeah, there you have it. So if you have any other questions or concerns, please leave them down below in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys.